The Green Hornet and Kato run afoul once again of the Caped Crusaders when Johnnie Torch Reviews Batman 66 Meets the Green Hornet. So I was aware that they were making comics based on the Batman TV series starring Adam West, but I hadn't gotten around to picking up any of the issues, when this one caught my eye. I've long been a fan, not only of Adam West and Burt Ward's Batman and Robin, but also of Van Williams and Bruce Lee's sadly short-lived Green Hornet series that debuted around the same time. Many may remember the duo of Hornet and Kato guest starring on the Batman show back in the day, and this story serves as a direct sequel to those episodes. Now, picking this one up on a whim, I was a little surprised to see that this book was written by none other than Kevin Smith and Ralph Garman. Now, to be honest, it did make me a bit trepidatious as to whether or not the concept would be bent to Smith's style of humor, but I'm happy to say that they really captured the tone and feeling, not only of the Batman series, but of the Green Hornet series. As a direct sequel to their original meeting, I'm pleased to see the villain Colonel Gum returns. He was memorably played by Star Trek's Harry Mudd, Roger C. Carmel. Here he gets an advance in rank to General Gum, and gets a comic booky makeover as his face is stuck behind a powerful adhesive of his own creation. Now, back in the TV series, Gum was likely created as a lower-level villain, as to not take too much spotlight off the Hornet and Kato as guest stars. And while it's great that they bring him back here, they also decide to add one of Bat's heavy hitters into the mix, the clown prince of crime himself, the Joker. The Joker, no stranger to joining forces with other supercriminals, gets along well here with Gum as they plot to challenge both crime-fighting duos. The artwork is very good and manages to do justice to the actors' famous visages, most of the time, including Joker's trademark painted-over mustache. Ty Templeton is the primary artist, and I've been a fan of his work on the old Batman the Animated Series comic years ago. His cover art on some of those books was phenomenal, and in no small way influenced my own art style. The writing style is also very authentic to the series, so much so that you can easily imagine the actors speaking the dialogue. Now, for those unaware, the Green Hornet's gimmick is that he's thought of by the public at large to be a big-time criminal. He uses that to gain the confidence of the underworld so he can more easily bring them to justice. His secret is known by D.A. Scanlon, who also makes an appearance here alongside Commissioner Gordon and Chief O'Hara. So it was a smart move here that they have Batman and the Green Hornet form an uneasy alliance. Both teams work together, which allows a very cool scene where the Hornet and Kato visit the famous Batcave. The story's resolution is also very much typical of the original series, where the heroes outwit the villains in the final act. And while I like the heroes showing their wits, I was a bit disappointed that, despite the story encompassing several issues, Batman, master detective that he is, never manages to detect that there's more to the Hornet's criminal ruse that meets the eye. And despite entertaining the thought momentarily, Hornet never really brings himself to let Batman in on his secret, despite the fact that it would make their alliance a little bit easier all around. I suppose they didn't want to mess with the status quo, and I respect leaving a room in the condition you found it. But I honestly could have done with a little bit of character progression in this instance. So, if you're a fan of both the dynamic duo and the Hornet and Kato, this one does right by all involved, and deserves a spot in your collection. I'm giving Batman 66 Meets the Green Hornet 5 stars out of 5. This is Johnnie Torch reminding you, keep the flame burning brightly, and I'll be with you again, same bat time, same bat channel.